The VAR Show. The one place for your weekly football update.
So hello and welcome to another episode of the VAR Show, the show which talks about various major football leagues in detail. So you are listening to this show at BFM 91.2. You can also tune in through the Hamro Patro app or BFM912.com. We have Prakash with us who will be looking after the technical aspects. So what's in the show today? So we'll continue with the regular interview sessions. Well, maybe there's some change for you, more or less different from the interview format. And in the last segment, we'll continue with the regular results from the different leagues across the globe. So this week we have some very interesting results, and so see you until the end of the show. But first up, let's have the song Back in Black. So welcome back to the first segment for the day. As I mentioned earlier, well, today we don't have the interview, it's something different. So today we have a media session. So it's a media session with La Liga India. So today we have with us in the media session, we have with us La Liga ambassadors and journalists. So who are the ambassadors? Well, probably you must be knowing them. They are very influential and big figures in context to La Liga. They are Luis Garcia and Frederic Canote. So let's straight dive into the media session.
The VAR Show. The one place for your weekly football update.
Hola, very warm welcome to the VAR Show, the show which talks about all the various major football leagues in detail. Today we are going to continue the theme of interviews, but today's episode is slightly going to be different in the sense it is not a one-on-one interview, but the interview was a part of the La Liga media session organized by La Liga India. The session included famous players and legends of the game, you can say. One of the players involved was Luis Garcia, who played for Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, to name a few, and the other was Frederic Canote, who played for the likes of Tottenham and Sevilla, to name a few clubs. And both of them played in La Liga, and you can call them as La Liga legends. And also in the session were present various journalists from different organizations, and the conversations held in the session was quite meaningful, and it had a lot of insights. So I personally enjoyed the session, and I hope you all also enjoy it. And on that note, I would like to first thank La Liga India for calling me for the session. And I hope you all enjoy the session as our listeners, which we are going to play. And I also hope La Liga India keeps arranging such sessions and keeps calling me over. So on that note, I'll not waste much of your time, and we'll begin the session for today.
Hello everyone, this is, some of you already know me, I'm Jose Antonio Cachaza. I am La Liga Managing Director in India. And we have been talking to many of you quite a few times during these last 2-3 months, where we tried to bring the excitement of football back to the fans in this very difficult situation. And today we have two La Liga legends, two La Liga ambassadors with us, Frederic Canote and Luis Garcia. When we talk of Frederic Canote, I want to remember we are talking of one of the biggest legends of one of the biggest clubs, which is Sevilla FC, member of one of the best Sevilla squads ever, the most successful, 209 appearances and 89 goals for Sevilla. But when we are talking of Luis, maybe you score a little less goals, but you play for more teams. So Luis played in La Liga, both first and second divisions, 190 games. But also, let's not forget a highly successful adventure in England, and scoring a total of 38 goals. But Luis wear the shirts of some of the most exciting clubs of La Liga. We're talking of Real Valladolid, Tenerife, Racing Santander, FC Barcelona, and of course Atletico de Madrid. So, Luis, I'll start for you. For example, it's been a quite exciting season. There's still 2 matches to go, and although things seems to be kind of clear, they are not. We still don't know who will be the champion. We still don't know who will be all the 4 teams of playing Champions League. We don't know which teams will be in Europa League. Even relegation is still at stake. How do you feel it's been this season, this crazy season?
Exactly, this crazy season. I think it's been fantastic, to be honest. It's true that after the outbreak and when La Liga stopped, we were all looking to that battle between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Of course, they were far away from the rest of them, so we knew that one of those they will be fighting for it. But it's there at the moment. It's amazing how competitive this La Liga is. You can see that everything is open. The relegation, we know that Espanyol is already in La Liga Smart Bank, but above of them, we got 4 teams fighting for it. In Europa League, there's so many teams involved to try to get in those Europa League positions. Champions League is also open. We just found out 1 day ago that Atletico Madrid will be in Champions League next year. But we don't know who's going to be the winner. Tonight is a massive game with Real Madrid involved to see if finally will get a trophy. Long time ago, they've been waiting for 2-3 years to finally get that trophy. So it's unbelievable how competitive this La Liga has become. And actually, I can't be more excited to see what happens in the next week, because almost going to be decided this week and day.
Frederick, the return of competition has been quite a challenge. It draws a lot of eyeballs, a lot of attention. Also, both of you have been talking with journalists of all over the world. How do you live this return of La Liga? What really called your attention?
I think there's a lot of echo. I don't know if it's for all of you guys. Maybe if you can cut your mic.
Whoever is not talking can go on mute, please.
Okay. I repeat. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. My question is, with the return of the competition, both Luis and you have been talking, not traveling because nobody is traveling now, but talking to journalists of half the world. No, I know that you've been talking to journalists in America, Asia, Africa, Europe, all over. So how do you live this return of La Liga, and what called your attention of this return of La Liga?
You want to start, Luis?
No, Frederick, it's for you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think the thing that caught my attention first of all is having this new experience. Obviously, we didn't know exactly what to expect, even if we promoted the fact that the fans could still watch the games at home and so on. So in terms of technology and the technological advance that La Liga has worked on, I think it proved very, very successful. I mean, myself at home with my kids, we watch all the games, and we feel that there is no fans because nothing can replace the fans. But the experience for viewers at home is still fantastic. I've enjoyed all the games. With very realistic approach in terms of how to imitate the fans, whether it is by the vision or by the sound. So I think it's been quite good, and I hoped before it started that there were not too many injuries as well, because after a long stop like this, there is a high risk. But also bringing the 5 substitute has, I would say, reduced the risk of having too many injuries. And the spectacle, the show that the players have put on have been absolutely fantastic, despite all these things and despite also the heat that has come back in Spain. So So I'm pretty much satisfied with everything.
So that was the end to the first half of the interview. Well, I would say the first part of the interview rather. So we now move it in the first break for the day with the song Wither. So see you after the break.
Find the place, turn the water into wine. But I feel I'm getting nowhere, and I'll never see the end. So I waver and render myself helpless. I gave in, and everything is clear. I break down and let the story guide me. Turn it on, let the feelings flow. Close your eyes, see the ones you used to know. Open up, don't struggle to relate. Lure it out, help the memory escape. Still this barrenness consumes me, and I feel like giving up. So I waver and render myself helpless. I gave in, and everything is clear. I break down and let the story guide me. I waver and give myself away. Like reflections on the page, the world's what you create. I drown in hesitation, my words come crashing down, and all my best creations burn into the ground. The thought of starting over leaves me paralyzed. Tear it out again, another one that got away. Wither and render myself helpless. I give in, and everything is clear. I waver and render myself helpless.
टाइल्स, मार्बल, ग्रेनाइट, सिभी फिटिङ्स, बाथवेयर र सेनेटरीका लागि पूर्वाञ्चलमै पहिलो एक्सक्लुसिभ शोरूम रोयल मार्बल अब विराटनगरमा। रोयल मार्बल प्राइभेट लिमिटेड, हाम्रो अस्पताल अगाडि, एयरपोर्ट मोड, 021 460 231 र 98 017 083 33।
Royal Marble, experience the royal living.
हार्दिक बधाई, हार्दिक बधाई, हार्दिक बधाई।
साथ पनि पाए
वाइवाई जिंक हरर स्कुटरमा सरर वाइवाई जिंकमा जित उपभोक्ता उपहार योजना अन्तर्गत स्कुटर जित्न सफल धरान 15 सुनसरीकी सुश्री सुप्रिया श्रेष्ठलाई हार्दिक बधाई।
वाइवाई जिंकमा जित एभर स्वादिलो वाइवाई जिंक हरर स्कुटरमा सरर वाइवाई जिंक।
अब मेरो नयाँ साथी हेलो टु भेनस स्किन एन्ड हेयर ट्रान्सप्लान्ट क्लिनिक कोशी अञ्चल अस्पताल उत्तरपट्टि MR डायग्नोस्टिक भवनको दोस्रो तल्ला विराटनगर 9810 55 0316 www.venus.com.np। अब बन्ने होइन त एक्स्ट्रा अर्डिनरी।
बालाई भनौ लगन जुरौ खर्चम गरौ न
कहाँ राख्छौ केले पाल्छौ मलाई सुनाउ न।
काल जवाना चिरेको छु युबो ट्र्याक्टर किनेको छु कमजोर घटाना युबोसँग भर पछि आधुनिक खेती गर्छु धन्दै नमान।
हरेक किसानको तागत युबो ट्र्याक्टर पावरफुल र दमदार इन्जिन 3 रिभर्स र 12 फ्रन्ट गियर भएको अत्याधुनिक हाइड्रोलिक्स लगायत तीव्र गति र अत्यन्तै छिटो काम गर्न सक्ने इभो ट्र्याक्टरले ल्याउनेछ कृषिमा क्रान्ति। महिन्द्राको युभो ट्र्याक्टर
2 व्हीलर र 4 व्हीलरका विकल्प सहित 15 हर्स पावर देखि 70 हर्स पावर सम्मको रेन्जका साथ विभिन्न आकर्षक मोडलहरूमा उपलब्ध छ। सम्पर्क अग्नि इन्कर्पोरेटेड प्राइभेट लिमिटेड मुनालपथ विराटनगर। फोन नम्बर 021 503 457 503 479। गुणस्तरीय सर्भिसिङ तथा जेन्युन पार्ट्सका लागि हाम्रो टोल फ्री नम्बर 9801 71214 मा सम्पर्क गर्नुहोला।
खुसीको खबर अब विराटनगरमै पहिलो पटक दाँत सम्बन्धी सम्पूर्ण उपचार अत्याधुनिक उपकरणबाट।
त्रिभुवन विश्वविद्यालयका गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट डाक्टर पवन मेहताद्वारा अब लोक सेवा डेन्टल क्लिनिक विराटनगरमा अत्याधुनिक उपकरणबाट दाँत सम्बन्धी सम्पूर्ण समस्याको उपचार गरिन्छ। तपाईँ पनि सम्झनुहोस्।
स्तरीय सर्वसुलभ र भरपर्दो उपचारका लागि लोक सेवा डेन्टल क्लिनिक विराटनगर 5 बरगाछी।
सम्पर्क 9807 24 167 9807 24 167।
भाटभटेनी सुपर स्टोरको ट्राफिक सचेतना।
मोटरसाइकलमा 3 जना चढी यात्रा नगरौं।
मोटरसाइकल चलाउँदा सदैव हेलमेटको प्रयोग गरौं।
जथाभावी बाटो काट्ने र ओभरटेक गर्ने जस्ता कार्य नगरौं।
सवारी साधन चलाउँदा सवारी साधनका कागज पत्र दुरुस्त राखौं। सवारी साधन तोकिएको स्थानमा रोकी यात्रुलाई चढाउने र ओह्राल्ने गरौं।
सवारी साधनको प्रयोगका बेलामा मोबाइलमा कुरा नगरौं।
ट्राफिक नियमको पालना गरौं। सभ्य नागरिकको परिचय दिउँ।
जिल्ला ट्राफिक कार्यालय मोरङको समन्वयमा भाटभटेनी सुपर स्टोरद्वारा जनहितमा जारी।
अवध नारायण मेमोरियल क्लिनिकमा अब दन्त चिकित्सा सेवा सुरु।
50 वर्षभन्दा लामो समयदेखि स्वास्थ्य सेवा पुर्याउँदै आएको अवध नारायण मेमोरियल क्लिनिकमा अब विशेषज्ञ डाक्टरद्वारा अत्याधुनिक प्रविधि युक्त दन्त सेवा सञ्चालन भइरहेको छ।
टुथपट पेडियाट्रिक एन्ड फ्यामिली डेन्टल सेवा अवध नारायण मेमोरियल क्लिनिक आदर्श टोल अतिथि सदन पछाडि। सम्पर्क 9818 62 63 01 021 512 811।
Not A, not C, let's stick to the BFM. Whoa, sound of the city, BFM. Whoa, sound of the city, F4 91.2, the stereo with quality. Here's presenting the BFM, guaranteed to be 100% your sound of the city, no doubt. Check this one out. Wow!
So welcome back after the break. So we now move into the second segment for the day, and we'll continue with the second part of the interview. So let's move on with with the media conversation.
We were talking about how hard is being the conclusion of La Liga, how hard is being relegation. But I want to ask you, because I won't say you were lucky too, but you play in second division, which is probably right now one of the most competitive leagues in Europe. I mean, for Indian journalists to know, at any given time you can be 6 points away from the promotion positions, but 6 away from relegation. So it's incredibly crazy. By the way, I want to tell that all La Liga Smartbank matches in India can be seen for free through a La Liga YouTube page. So can you tell me about this? How second division? Let's not forget teams that they're playing there: Zaragoza, Deportivo, really top houses. Cádiz, that's been already promoted, one of the most beloved clubs in Spain. How do you see second division? How you will recommend to Indian fans to watch, or why to follow La Liga Smartbank, La Liga second division?
Well, actually, La Liga Smartbank has become almost as La Liga as competitive, because you can see the table and you will recognize many teams that have been involved in the past 10 years in La Liga. We've seen Deportivo, we've seen Zaragoza, we've seen Tenerife, teams that have been involved in La Liga for many years. So now La Liga Smartbank, we can call it the second division, as it's been called for many years, but it's not anymore. Most of the teams, if you see now, Cádiz just become first team of La Liga from yesterday. So that's something fantastic for football and for La Liga, because it's one of the best clubs in Spain. If we talk about crowd-wise, the crowd from Cádiz is one of the best one in Spain. How they cheer, how they follow. They've been putting inside the stadium 15,000 when Cádiz was in second division B, not even in the Smartbank. We're talking about the second division B. So that's how they follow. But if you see the top of the table, it's just amazing. From the 3rd to the 12th position in the table, they can all be involved on the playoffs. And from that 12th down to the bottom, there is another 12 teams that they can be involved in relegation positions if they don't wake up and get ready to win games. So that's how exciting is Smartbank. And well, to see teams like Zaragoza, like Girona, that has been in first division not long ago, Tenerife, Huesca, it was 2 years ago playing in La Liga, is so exciting. And well, looking forward to see which one is the team who follows Cádiz to promotion to La Liga. But for me, Tenerife, that is one of my teams that I play in second division. We promote back then in 2001, I think it was a long time ago. We promoted to La Liga. So I hope they can grab that spot to play playoffs and see if they can manage to promote as well. So all the best to all of them, but it's actually good, worth to watch.
Okay, now, Frederick, a question for both of you, and then I'll open the ground to the journalists because they are bored of me. Which team do you follow? I think for making it more difficult to Frederick, beyond Sevilla. But Luis, you have many to follow. So, Frederick.
I'm a football lover anyway, so I follow many teams. I like to watch football, even when Sevilla is not playing. I watch football. I watch La Liga, and to follow, it's gonna be difficult to say. Apart from Sevilla, that I follow very closely because I'm a man of one club. I'm a one club man in Spain, so it's difficult for me to choose another club that I would particularly follow. But I follow all of them, and obviously I enjoy watching all the ones that are on the top, but not only because yesterday, for example, I've watched Mallorca against Seville, and I think all the teams are playing quite at a high level, but unfortunately for the three bottom ones, they will have to go down. But I've been enjoying even the bottom teams. That's what I could answer.
Jose Antonio, for me, it's a bit different because, I was born in Barcelona. I grew up following Barcelona clubs. So I kind of crossing my fingers on these late days because of Barcelona trying to grab the spot of Real Madrid. Quite difficult because Real Madrid looks very, very strong and very solid. So we'll see tonight what happens. But always like Fred, I try to follow the teams that I play with, like Barcelona or Atletico Madrid, even Tenerife in second division. Valladolid was a very important club for me when I grew up because it was my first team in first division after leaving the academy of Barcelona. So I had an amazing experience there. I grew up and grabbed a lot of experience from very older players, and they gave me so much. So I try to follow all of them, and like Fred, I watch so much football, and yes, always crossing my fingers to try to see Atletico fighting with the top teams. But for example, talking about the Sevilla or Fred, it's amazing to see this team how for the past 6-8 years is becoming the third or the fourth, fighting with Atletico Madrid for the third position and fighting even with the top two, Real Madrid and Barcelona, to try to take away some trophies from him. So I love to see that the teams that are improving in the past 3-4 years, like Real Sociedad, like Getafe, how Getafe has been able to grab almost a Champions League position and Europa position with the budget that they got. So how they have adapted, how Eibar had adapted a city of 30,000 people staying in La Liga for these years and adapting to the new situation, how they have been improving the quality of the players and how they have adapted to different situations where they don't have enough money to buy big players. So I think we all enjoy the football if you get deep down a little bit more. And of course, we all like to watch the Clásico and the derbies and see who is going to win the trophy. But for the ones who have passion for football, we love this. It's also the other teams, the games.
Well, I think Frederic Canote has a long list of matches to follow. But I think he'll be very influential and very key member for us to share his insights into different matches from the La Liga perspective. Well, on a lighter note, but now we move into the second break for the day with the song Wake Me Up When September Ends.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends. September
आहा कति राम्रो गहना कहाँ किनेको?
यो सब अमन ज्वेलर्सको कमाल हो नि। यहाँ असल सुन चाँदीको तयारी गरगहना, राशि रत्न, रुद्राक्ष पाउनको साथै अर्डर बमोजिम ग्यारेन्टीका साथै तयार गरिन्छ। तपाईँ पनि नयाँ डिजाइनको गरगहनाहरू चाहनुहुन्छ भने अमन ज्वेलर्सलाई सम्झिनुहोस्।
अमन ज्वेलर्स, राम जानकी पथ, विराटनगर 1, प्रोप्राइटर बब्लुजी, 9841 26740, 9842 45765।
मानिस हराएको सूचना। गहुँ गोरो बडको उचाइ 5.6 फिट, तौल 70 केजी, पातलो शरीर भएको, कालो स्वेटर पेन्ट भेस्ट लगाएको, वर्ष 45 का, सुनसरी गढी 4 का अशोकपाल नाम गरेका व्यक्ति 15 महिना अगाडिदेखि हराइरहेको हुँदा फेला पार्नुहुने महानुभावहरूले नजिकैको प्रहरी कार्यालय वा श्रीमती फुलदेवी पाललाई 98 17 37 45 39 मा सम्पर्क गरिदिनु हुन अनुरोध छ।
कोरोना भाइरस कोभिड-19 विरुद्ध धनपालथान गाउँपालिकाको अभियान।
नआत्यौ, उच्च सतर्कता अपनाऊ। साबुन पानीले नियमित रूपमा हात धुने बानी बसालौं। हात अनुहारमा नलैजाऊ। भिडभाडदेखि टाढै बसौं। सरकार र स्वास्थ्य कर्मीले भनेको मानौ।
धनपालथान गाउँपालिका मोरङ।
स्वास्थ्य कार्यालय मोरङको अनुरोध।
बालबालिकाहरूलाई विभिन्न संक्रामक तथा प्राणघातक रोगहरूबाट बचाउन तपाईहरूको नजिकको समुदायमा प्रत्येक महिना नियमित खोप सेवा सञ्चालन भइरहेको छ।
बच्चाका भविष्य सुरक्षित बनाउन बच्चा जन्मेदेखि 15 महिना भित्रमा तोकिएको सबै खोपहरू तोकिएको समयमै पूरा लगाऊ। खोप लगाउने उमेरका आफ्ना बालबालिकालाई प्रत्येक महिना नजिकको खोप केन्द्रमा लगी खोप लगाऊ।
खोप सेवा सम्बन्धी कुनै पनि जानकारी चाहिएमा महिला स्वास्थ्य स्वयंसेविका र स्वास्थ्य कर्मीसँग सम्पर्क राखौं।
नेपाल सरकारले उपलब्ध गराएका सबै खोपहरू सबै बालबालिकालाई पाएको सुनिश्चित गर्न राजनीतिक दल, नागरिक समाज, बुद्धिजीवी, व्यवसायी, स्वास्थ्य कर्मी, महिला स्वास्थ्य स्वयंसेविका, आमा समूह, शिक्षक, विद्यार्थी, सञ्चारकर्मीहरूको पनि सक्रिय सहयोगका लागि हार्दिक अपील गर्दछौँ।
खोप पाउनु बालबालिकाको नैसर्गिक अधिकार हो भने खोप दिलाउनु हामी सबैको कर्तव्य हो।
स्वास्थ्य कार्यालय मोरङ।
नेपालमै पहिलो चोटि एनसेलले ल्याएको छ वायर फ्री प्लस। मात्र रु 799 देखि सुरु हुने प्लानमा पाउनुहोस् घर तथा अफिसको जुनसुकै कुनामा उस्तै गरी चल्ने एउटा तार रहित इन्टरनेट। त्यसैले अब वाइफाई बन्छ सस्तो, राम्रो, भरपर्दो। www.ncel.azieta.com/wirefreeplus मा गई आजै प्री बुक गर्नुहोस् र पाउनुहोस् भरपर्दो वाइफाई सँगै 60 GB वायर फ्री डेटा, 10 GB सिम डेटा र अन्य डिजिटल सेवाहरू। साथै सीमित अवधिको लागि खुला गरिएको अर्ली बर्ड बुकिङ गरी पाउनुहोस् 425 मिनट एनसेल टु एनसेल भोइस प्याक 30 दिनसम्म मान्य। यो योजना स्टक रहुन्जेलसम्मको लागि मात्र। तुरुन्तै प्री बुक गरी सस्तो र भरपर्दो इन्टरनेटको सक्दो लाभ उठाउनुहोस्।
फेरि उठ्नेछ नेपाल, फेरि उठ्नेछ नेपाल। कसम छ यो मातृभूमिको, सामना यस विपत्तिको गर्नेछौँ एक भई सदा झै। सँगै जुट्नेछ नेपाल, फेरि उठ्नेछ नेपाल।
आओ सबै मिली लकडाउनलाई पूर्ण रूपले पालना गरी कोरोना विरुद्धको यस लडाईँलाई जिताऊ। मेरो देश, मेरो जगदम्बा सिमेन्ट।
संगीत सागर मनको बहार BFM 91.2 BFM 91.2.
So welcome back to the VAR show, and now we have the final part of the interview and we'll soon be closing it, and on the other side of this part of the interview we'll have the results. So let's move into the interview for the close.
So my question is for Luis, okay, and I'll talk about Atletico Madrid, where you have played a lot more than Barcelona, and people are generally asking about Barcelona. So Diego Simeone has a legendary status there, but Atletico Madrid have after they won the league, they have come out second, third, fourth. what is the realistic target for both Atletico and Diego Simeone going forward? Because Simeone, maybe he can go to the likes of other teams and maybe probably win more. And even Atletico, although they are coming close, they are never coming so close to winning the league again. What do you think? What is your opinion on it?
Well, actually, if you think about properly, Simeone has built an amazing team that we don't know what's going to happen when he leaves. Now let's go to the next step. He has to pick a team you mean for winning. We've seen so many times players. Recently, a player that we follow very much, as Coutinho, was in Liverpool. He wanted to leave Liverpool to win trophy and went back to Barcelona. He has to leave Barcelona and go back to other team. And Liverpool won the Champions League last year, won the Premier League this year, and Simeone is trying to do that with Atletico. He wants to win La Liga. He wants again La Liga. He wants to win Champions League. He wants to win trophies with something that he built. Every single year is a challenge because he knows that in front of him he's got 2 and 3 teams to beat. Big teams like Real Madrid or Barcelona, they are big, massive teams, and it's a challenge. And I think he loves that kind of challenges. And also, if he wants to leave, where to win a trophy? Don't forget that to win a trophy, only one team wins a trophy, and it's a league and one of the 2 European trophies. So there is 3 teams that are going to win everything. So you have to pick a team in Europe who can win those trophies. That's difficult, trust me. To win La Liga, you are fighting against massive clubs like Real Madrid and Barcelona. And to win Champions League, you have to fight against everybody in the world because everybody in Europe that wants to win that trophy. So at the end, it's very difficult to say, okay, I'm going to leave Atletico Madrid to try to win a trophy somewhere else. Where? Because we've been seeing Pep Guardiola struggling to win that massive competition. We've been seeing Paris Saint-Germain struggling to win that kind of massive teams. And the players who go those teams and the managers who go to those teams, they believe that they can win the trophy. And at the end, it's only one winner. So going back to Atletico Madrid, this year they got the chance again of winning the Champions League. And they got into Champions League next season. I'm sure that next season, because Atletico has been also in a transition moment, letting go players as Griezmann, as Lucas, as Gavi, players who have been, Juanfran, massive key players for this team. And now they are coming new young ones like Joao Felix or other young players who are getting involved. Now the challenge is next year getting back to try to win La Liga. We'll see what happens. I think they can do it. They can manage to build a stronger team and build a team who can win La Liga. But I don't think that Simeone is thinking, I'm going to try to find another place. If he wants to go to another place because he wants another challenge, but not thinking I'm going to try to go there to win, because I think he's got more chances to win a trophy in Atletico than going somewhere else and had to build again what he's been building for the past 10 years.
Well, I think, thank you. I think this is all the time we had. And let me finish. I want to say something. The great champion of Premier League has been beaten by the third classic qualifier in La Liga. I think that tells a story. Luis Frederick, thank you very much for being with us, and thank you all of you for being with us. And we'll keep bringing you opportunities of questioning La Liga legends, which I know interested you as journalists and also interest La Liga football fans. So thank you, everyone, and we'll be back to you. Luis, Freddy, gracias.
Thank you very much, guys. Bye, guys. Be safe.
Well, Luis certainly seems to have a lot of confidence in his former Atletico team, that's Atletico Madrid, and in Diego Simeone. So, well, he's made a very big statement, I think, here. Atletico can go on to win the Champions League. Yes, they do have a very strong team, but let's see. And good news, they have actually qualified for the Champions League next season as well. On that note, I would like to take a short break with a wrap-up of this media session that we had this week. So, the fourth song for the day is I Got a Feeling. So, on the other side of the break, it's the results.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's get off.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, spaced out, and losing all control.
Fill up my cup, Mazel tov. Look at her dancing, just take it off. Let's paint the town, we'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof,
and then we'll do it again.
let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, and do it, and do it. Let's live it up and do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up.
Let's live it up.
I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it.
Smash it.
Like oh my God.
Like oh my God.
Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get off. Fill up my cup.
Drink.
Mazel tov. Look at her dancing.
Move it.
Just take it off. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it.
ओहो शिला, धेरै दिनपछि भेट भयो नि। पहिलेको भन्दा तिमी त निकै फेरेछौ।
ए हो र, जबदेखि मैले खुकुरी ब्रान्ड शुद्ध तोरीको तेल प्रयोग गरेँ तबदेखि नै म स्वस्थ छु र मेरा परिवार पनि स्वस्थ नै छन्। त्यसैले म तिमीलाई पनि अलि महँगो भए तापनि यही खुकुरी ब्रान्ड शुद्ध तोरीको तेल नै प्रयोग गर्ने सल्लाह दिन्छु।
त्यसो भए म पनि आजदेखि यही खुकुरी ब्रान्ड शुद्ध तोरीको तेल नै प्रयोग गर्छु।
हजुर, 2 दशकदेखि उपलब्ध हुँदै आएको उही हाम्रो खुकुरी ब्रान्ड शुद्ध तोरीको तेल नै प्रयोग गरी ढुक्क हौं।
दुनिया नै यति बेला विश्वव्यापी महामारी कोरोना भाइरसबाट त्रसित छ। यस विषम परिस्थितिको सामना गर्न हामी तपाईको स्वस्थ जीवनको कामना गर्दछौं।
सुरक्षित रूपमा घरमै बसौं, भोलिको सुनौलो दिन प्रति आशावादी बनाऊ, आफ्नो आत्मबल बलियो राखौं।
परिस्थितिलाई मध्यनजर गर्दै कम खर्च र बढी बचत गर्ने बानी बसालौं।
छिटो छरितो कर्जा, निक्षेपमा सर्वाधिक ब्याज दर सहित मञ्जुश्री फाइनान्स लिमिटेड सदैव तपाईँ सँगै रहनेछ।
विस्तृत जानकारीको लागि हाम्रो फेसबुक पेज वा वेबसाइट www.manjusrifinance.com.np सँग जोडिनुहोला। नेपाल राष्ट्र बैंकबाट ग वर्गको इजाजत प्राप्त मञ्जुश्री फाइनान्स लिमिटेड, प्रधान कार्यालय नयाँ बानेश्वर काठमाडौँ, शाखा कार्यालय विराटनगर, महेन्द्र चोक विराटनगर मोरङ।
विश्व शिखरको फेरि सप्तकोशी मुहान, छाती बनेर हाँसा इलामको बगान, मिथिलाको सभ्यता सप्तकोशीको नाम बन्दैछ आज उही पूर्वको अर्को साथ सिमेन्ट सप्तकोशी गौरव बनिरहेछ विकासको बाटोलाई सधैँ कोरिरहेछ
सप्तकोशी ओपिसी सिमेन्ट पूर्वको गौरव
आयो फेरि आयो बागमती प्लास्टिक गाउँ सहर सबैको घर घर बागमती प्लास्टिक हो यो गौरव नेपालको प्लास्टिकका सामानहरूमा सबैभन्दा पहिलो कहिल्यै नटुट्ने कहिल्यै नफुट्ने बागमतीका राइनो ब्रान्डका प्लास्टिकका सामानहरू तपाईहरुको चोक बजारमा फेरि आयो है राइनो
अनब्रेकेबल।
कोरोना महामारी से उत्पन्न बाध्यात्मक परिस्थिति के कारण हम सब घर ही रहे छी मुदा हमरा अहाँ सब के घर के भीतर के वातावरण केहन अछि त
माय गे खाय ला दे भूख लागल है
माय गे हमर होमवर्क करे वाला कॉपी कहाँ है कनिया सुनै छी गोड़ बहुते दुखाइय
कनिया चाय पिए के मन होइय तनका बनाऊ न चाय
ये सुनै छी कपड़ा मैल भ गेल छै आ घर भी केहन गंदा रखले छी
हे भगवान हमर परिवार के कारण हम परेशान भ गेल छी
अखन सुनल संवाद अहाँ के केहन लागल एहि संवाद के एक बेर एना सुनल जाय
माय गे आइ खाना हम बनाब आ निमन खाना बनाब
माय हम अपन होमवर्क करे वाला कॉपी खरीद लेली आब हम जाय छी होमवर्क बनाब कनिया गोर एकदम दुखाई छल बेटा तेल गरम क के लगा देलक त तनिका आराम भेल
कनिया चाय पिए के मन लागल छल सब गोरा के लेल बनैले छी आओ सब गोरा बैठ के एके जगह चाय पियै छी
ये सुनै छी कपड़ा मैल भ गेल छल घर भी एकदम गंदा हवे कपड़ा तो धो देली आब घर सफा करे छी कोरोना महामारी से बचबाक लेल सेहो तो सर सफाई जरूरी होय छै न
हमर परिवार
दोसर संवाद केहन लागल पक्का नीक लागल है हमरा अहाँ के बीच जिम्मेवारी भेला पर एक दोसर के बीच के संबंध के और नीक बना सकै छी
मिल बांट को जिम्मेवारी परिवार में समझदारी
महिला बाल बालिका तथा ज्येष्ठ नागरिक मंत्रालय संघक सहकार्य में यूएन वुमन द्वारा जनहित में जारी संदेश
संगीत मनोरञ्जन खबर बिहान 5 देखि रात्रि 11 सम्म निरन्तर BFM 91.2 सुन्दै जाऊ सुनाउँदै जाऊ।
So welcome back to the last segment, and now it's the results time for the past week. So first we have the result from a Champions game. So since restarting they have 1 win, 1 draw and 2 losses in their 4 games. So that's not from something from a champion standard. So yes, we are talking about Liverpool. One of their draws came against Burnley. It was a 1-1 draw. Andy Robertson had a beautiful goal in the 34th minute header, and it was Jay Rodriguez who equalized in the 69th minute, and this game also broke the streak Liverpool had at Anfield. It was a 24 game streak, so that finally came to an end. So that was a 1-win draw. Chelsea had a shocker against Sheffield United. They are high flying Sheffield United, so they had a 3-0 victory over Chelsea. It was McGoldrick who stole the limelight with a brace, and McBurney got one. So it was a 3-0 victory and a very big blow to Chelsea in the Champions League spot run. So Real Madrid, they moved closer to the title with a 2-0 victory over Alves. So it was Karim Benzema from the spot in the 11th minute and Marco Asensio who got in the second in the 50th minute. Barcelona kept things tight. It was Barcelona who had a victory over Valladolid in a 0-1 victory. So it was Alvaro Vidal of a Leo Messi assist. So, and yes, Brescia played Roma. Roma went on to win comfortably in a 0-3 victory. It was Zaniolo who added the finishing touches to the game. Man City still dominating over teams, and results showed in it as they took on Brighton in a 0-5 victory. So it was, what was surprising was Raheem Sterling. He went on to score a hat-trick in the game, but the hat-trick came off very comically, and he even went on to take his Twitter handle into the play, stating as his third goal as a Puskas quality goal. And so that was some mockery right there from himself, Raheem Sterling himself. So watch out for the video for that third goal. Wolverhampton versus Everton, 3-0, 1-0 half time. So that was big win for Wolverhampton. Jimenez scored from the spot. Don Dunker got the second, and Diego Ota added the finishing touches in the 74th minute. So Tottenham took on Arsenal in a London derby. It was Lacazette who opened the scoring for Arsenal, but Son and Alderweireld, they had different plans, and Tottenham went on to win the game 2-1. Dortmund had a surprise winner against Leicester, who have again taken a blow to the Champions League spot run. So it was Jamie Vardy who opened in the 23rd minute. He continues his good run, but it was Soyuncu who, I don't know why he did what he did, and he considered a red card for it in the 60th minute. I still can't get over the fact that he actually went on to kick. I don't know why it happened, but yes, it was 4-1 victory for Dortmund at the end, and Solanke was the star performer, scoring a brace. Atletico Madrid secured the Champions League spot and with a 1-0 victory over Betis. So it was Diego Costa who added the goal in the 74th minute. Juventus had clinched on to a draw against Atalanta in a 2-2 draw. It was Cristiano Ronaldo who scored a brace. 2 penalties he converted in the game. It was the 90th minute equalizer for him as well. So Napoli versus Milan, 2-2 again. Theo Hernandez, he opened the scoring. Dries Mertens, he got in the second goal for Napoli. So they were the two key performers. Kessie, he equalized for Milan in the 73rd minute of a penalty as well. So Manchester United and Southampton. Manchester United had a clear chance to go up front in the Champions League race. So, but they lost out to this chance with a 2-2 draw with Southampton. So it was Obafemi who came in the 96th minute, who came to the rescue of Southampton in the 96th minute. So Real Madrid sealed the things, made it more likely to win the title with win over Granada in a 1-2 victory. It was Karim Benzema yet again. And well, Inter Milan. So now other big matches. Well, Man City versus Dortmund, 2-1 victory. So it was a David Silva special. He had a hell of a free kick. So Burnley, Wolverhampton 1-1 draw. Newcastle, Tottenham 1-3 for Tottenham. Milan. One big game I would like to talk about is Arsenal versus Liverpool. Oh my god. Arsenal, they have come up very strongly since the first 2 games, I think, post restart. It was a 2-1 victory, a very special performance by Arsenal, and they also stopped Liverpool from maybe going on to get the record points in the league. So I think we'll end on that for this week. Finally, Crystal Palace versus United, yes, 0-2. So I think we'll end on that this week. Many matches, but can't take them all. So, but see you on the other side next week. Until then, it's goodbye from us. So we'll see you on Friday, 7 p.m. next week. So bye-bye. And yes, finally we have Waving Flag for you.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Singing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Living forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a wave.